Hey everyone, this is MeiYu. Welcome to Fun Friday. Every Friday, I try to do something new, fun, or challenging. Thank you all so much for your likes, comments, and suggestions of different styles in my previous video. I can't wait to do part 7 sometime in the future. Today, I think it's going to be really fun to see how I can reimagine certain famous villain characters as if they were beautiful, pretty mermaids. This is going to be fun. So my first victim is going to be Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. And okay, so I have just realized as I was preparing the concept sketches for this video, I have never drawn Gaston before, like, ever on my channel, which is quite hard to believe because I've been, on YouTube drawing for over 10 years now, and I've never ever drawn him in any of my reimaginings or art challenges. I've done plenty of other Disney villains, but just not him. I don't know why, but I think this is going to be a great opportunity to see how I can turn him, with all the muscles and all that, into a beautiful, dainty mermaid. When I was sketching out my idea for my mermaid design, immediately I was thinking I have to pick, or I have to design her in a pose that shows off her hilariously inflated ego and the fact that, Gaston is just so vain, so vain. So I wanted to design a character where, when I first look at her, I'm gonna go right away, oh yeah, that is totally Gaston. Oh yeah, for this video, I wanted to experiment with different mermaid forms. So for Gaston, I'm gonna make her look like this, and I thought to have her, in this pose where, her dainty little hands are, out in the air, as if she doesn't have a care in the world, about other people around her, at least. And then, I'll have the one hand, twirling her hair. I thought that was a very, good pose for this character, so when I was drawing it, I could not help but just giggle inside. I just thought, yep, I think I got her. I really like how his eyebrows are designed that are, they're really arched and thick, so I wanted to incorporate them into my design as well. And then as for the hairstyle, I kept it really thick. And then for the mermaid outfit, I was thinking of ways to incorporate major parts of his outfit into my mermaid design without making it look like she's just wearing pieces of human clothing. It's actually part of her mermaid design. In a more natural way, so I was thinking about the collar and how I can integrate that into her shell bra, and then get some of the coloration of his red outfit into her tail as well. So overall, it looks like it reminds me of the character, but it also looks like an original piece of art, which was what I was trying to do, because I always try to get a part of me in my design as well, and it's just more, I feel it makes this art piece more personal to me. And I think it's also a good fun challenge as well, because for when I challenge myself like this, I'm trying to think in a new different way of how to incorporate things or how to problem solve in a creative way. So I feel if my end design, the result, could remind me of a certain character, but it's transformed in such a way so it's refreshing and new and different and also personal. I think that's where the true challenge lies, and that's also the most fun for me when I do these types of art challenges. So going back to the outfit of Gaston, he has this mainly red look to him with certain pops of bright golds, and then he has a darker area for the leg area. So I was thinking of how to incorporate those colors into my tail design, into the fins, and that's going to really reflect and merge or combine the different colors into a cohesive look. Basically, for each of the mermaid designs I'm going to do in this video, I would try to make the tail look very unique to them and different from each other. I don't want to have like repetitive elements in the tail design. So, I think when I'm finished the whole video, like each mermaid can stand on her own. I really enjoy layering the warm golds into the reds of the tail. It just makes it look so fiery and so warm and layered. And in case you want some coloring tips or you want to watch how I layer colors because you want to improve your own art skills, you can check out this video I did recently where I did a 3-marker challenge blind versus preferred pick in my own anime manga girls coloring book. I hope this video helps you. I really like how my mermaid design looks poisonous because of the really striking bright colors and the contrast with them. Alright, the second villain I'm gonna mermaidify is going to be this guy from Mario. So I wonder how Bowser's gonna look like as a beautiful, pretty mermaid. So for this design, I really wanted to exaggerate and emphasize the cool hairstyle for my mermaid design. And I like how, on Bowser, his hair kind of has this nice sweeping, pointed look to it, but it's kind of short. So I exaggerated that and elongated all of those points for my mermaid design. If you've been following me for a while, you may know that I've done many different villain challenges where I turn certain villains as good guys, for example, or role swaps. But I think this is the only time I've done villains as mermaids. I have done Avengers as mermaids. So in case you're new or if you want a serious nostalgia trip, you can go check out those videos. It's very interesting to see how my videos have evolved over the years. And then as for the horns and spikes, I was thinking, how am I going to incorporate those elements into my mermaid design so it looks like they can belong on a mermaid. It's, it kind of fits my underwater theme, but it still reminds me of those elements from the character. And I was thinking, I don't really want to put spikes on my mermaid, or horns, because I just felt for the design that I was going for, I felt just by putting those things on my design would not make it so... It wasn't fitting, I felt, for something that I wanted to achieve. So then I was thinking, well, what else can I do that is also kind of pointy and it makes sense on a mermaid? And then I was thinking, oh yes, I could totally do these pointed kind of stylized seashells, those, the ones that kind of go into points, the long kind of spiky or pointy ones. So I thought that was the perfect thing to put in my mermaid, and I was so happy when I thought about that because that was when I was doing the concept sketch for this design, that was one of the areas that I was kind of I had to really think about that for a little bit, but I'm very happy with this. Originally, I wasn't going to draw a lot of details on her tail, and I was actually going to I was thinking of putting the spiky shell on her back, but then I felt that was just a little bit too literal and it didn't really require a lot of creative thought or imagination. So then I was thinking, I don't really want the shell on her back, but how am I supposed to incorporate the green areas in my design along with those spikes, which will be shells, spiky shells. And then I was thinking, why don't I design the tail to remind me of the pattern of the shell, and I could just put some pointy seashells on the side, so it still reminds me of the character, but it's redone or reimagined in a new way. And I think now this tail design means a lot more to the overall design of this character, and I'm really happy with that. And in case you want to learn how to draw and reimagine famous characters as mermaids, or learn important art skills to improve your own fantasy character designs and original mermaids, I encourage you to get my How to Draw books on my MeiYu bookstore on Amazon, like How to Draw Famous Characters as Mermaids. It's available in both ebook and paperback formats, and will show you how I reimagine popular characters as beautiful mermaid designs, step by step, so that you can learn the very important techniques to create your own. You can also get my new coloring books, which were just released last week. Mermaid Magic, an underwater coloring adventure, is filled with my original mermaid designs. Along with my new Unicorn Utopia coloring book, you'll get all new, never-before-seen designs I made especially for these books. I hope my coloring books and drawing books can help inspire you to create your own designs and fantasy characters. The link is in the video description. Happy drawing and coloring! I also love supporting your art, so keep posting your coloring creations in the Amazon reviews and on Instagram with the hashtag MeiYuArt. I'll like as many as I can, and I'll show some more of your creations in a future video. I wonder what kind of fan theories or creative backstories you can make for this mermaid design, or actually no, for any mermaid design in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know you're all so creative and I love to see what you come up with. I was thinking especially for like this Bowser mermaid, would her name even be Bowser? I have no idea. And also, what would the plot be like? Like, how would Mario be like as a mermaid? What would they be doing? Alrighty, let's do this. I'm gonna mermaidify this guy. Some of you may remember when I reimagined Thanos as a pretty princess in a video from the past, and ever since then I have been thinking about how am I going to, like, if I ever did a video in the future where I turned villains into beautiful mermaids, and if I pick Thanos, how am I going to reimagine him as, a beautiful sea creature? So that's what I have been having in the back of my head for a long time now. I want this mermaid design to look very different from the other two I've drawn already, so I'm going to change the body type and make him look more, or make her look more full-figured. And as for the tail, I think I'm going to do something, at least in the fin area, I want to do something that's a little bit more, I guess, surprising and not so, like, thought of before. At least, for me, originally I was thinking about how am I going to make the tail like a functional part of this design. At first I was thinking about giving my mermaid Thanos just, like her gauntlet, like she's wearing it, like how Thanos would. But then I was thinking, it's still a little too literal, I think. I wanted this design to be a little more, let's say, varied, or just, I wanted to have a certain degree of artistic creativity and some space for me to infuse my own, like, ideas. So I thought to not go the easy route and instead develop something that's a little bit more integrated. And I was thinking about the fin, and I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if she had the Infinity Stones kind of like secured to her tail? Or maybe she is wearing the gauntlet, but the gauntlet is for her fins instead of her hand. And I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I decided to design my character like this, and I think the result is gonna be very special. I also decided to keep her skin like the light purple shades because I felt that was a very important part of the character, and I also wanted her to look quite different from any other mermaids I've ever designed. So, and also purple's my favorite color, so I do think, oh, I am loving this purple Thanos mermaid. Oh! I also wanted to infuse and summarize some of the details and the texture from the outfit and create something that I think a mermaid could wear. And I was thinking about the different the different pieces of his outfit could become minimized areas of like details on my character, like for example the shoulder plate could become like this rounded, soft looking piece above her, like around her neck. And then as for the tail, I did want to incorporate some harder looking, like rigid structures, just so I can still kind of get an edge into my character design, and not everything's like really soft or really friendly. So I did like the fact that I put these metallic or armored looking pieces onto her tail, and I like the contrast between the harder areas and the softer areas of my mermaid. It was also a lot of fun when I was layering the different colors to try to get this metallic look in the fin and like the infinity stones. I was thinking about how would this fin actually work. Like, you know, Thanos would snap his fingers, but would Mermaid Thanos, like, how would she do it? Like, would she slap her tail fin? I have no idea. Comment down below if you have some thoughts. And as always, let me know in the comments below if you have any name ideas, and also which one's your favorite. I think she's gonna look fantastic. If you want to see more villains as pretty mermaids, then smash the like button and drop me a comment on who you'd like to see in part 2. I'll try my best to do the ones I can. Also, subscribe if you haven't and turn on the bell notification so you won't miss my new feature art videos. I've made a playlist filled with my other art challenges and reimaginings, so click on it in the video description to begin binge watching, and I will see you very soon in a few moments. There are over 50 books now on my MeiYu bookstore on Amazon, all in one convenient place. The link is in the video description. See you next week. I've got another Fun Friday video. Till next time.